Heck of a win for us, dealing with adversity and guys down, and I thought all of these guys stepped up. I think it started Thursday in practice, how we came back from this road trip. We were off Wednesday. Loved the spirit that we had on Thursday, the connectivity, and the attention to detail, and I thought we played better today. It's the first time in a while that we held anyone under 40% shooting in the second half of any game, of any half. We did that in the second half. I thought we really did a good job of moving the basketball and passing it. And guys just stepped up. Obviously, Ish was incredible on both sides of the floor. And to have a double-double, but to put the ball in his hands and for him to step in and make plays and to play with poise and all of those things. Obviously, Cam inside was able to score it and give us a presence there. I don't think Zach's stat sheet reflect anywhere close to how well he played, and that's hard because he had a double-double. But Cleveland, the last 5 games, was averaging 26 points a game, and he had 8, and he was 4 for 16. When we took Zach out in the first half, Cleveland scored 3 straight buckets. So I thought his defense on Cleveland was huge for us. And then, for Biba to be a freshman and, not play as much, the past more than a few games, to step in, I thought he did some good thing. And then Amsal, who hasn't played much, I thought he came in and in the first half played really, really well. Didn't want to take him out. And same thing in the second half. And so I'm really proud for these guys and happy for these guys to have something positive happen. But the most important thing is that we made something positive happen. And hopefully we can bottle this up and continue to try to get better every day.
Ish, what was the plan with Jalen out on offense and defense, how to make up for his absence?
Obviously, J-Lo's an essential piece of our offense, but I kind of told the guys before the game, like, whatever it takes is what we got to do. We got 2 guys down, so do it for yourself, but most importantly, do it for your brothers that are down.
Ish, what was the difference defensively today? Coach mentioned, holding the team under 40% shooting.
I just think more urgency. We played kind of on fire, like our back was against the wall, and that translates. Like, we see ZA make a play, we see Cam make a play, and it makes you want to, be a part of what we have going on defense.
How did the offense feel different without Jalen out there and without Dame as well?
Like I said, Lowe's a big piece of our offense, but we repped it out in practice a lot, so we got a good feel for, who's going to be where since he's absent today. But I think we did a great job in practice of just repping things out, knowing where each other is going to be without Lowe.
And so Miami's coach said he felt like you settled down after that tip-in. Did you kind of feel like you got into a groove after that point?
Well, yeah. I mean, I just wanted to make an energy effort, and I made it in, and it was kind of free-flowing for me at that point. So yeah.
Was there a part of the game where that you felt you were thinking less and playing more? Was there a point in the game where you realized you were thinking less and playing more, and how you were putting your effort out there?
Well, no. I mean, I just knew that we were in a situation that we lost the last 4 games, and we had to make an impact, and I just knew that I had to step up, and that's what I did. I gave energy, and at the end we got the win.
So how tough is it, when you haven't played a lot lately, to not get on the court and just immediately try and score 50 points, because you've been sort of held back for a bit?
Well, I mean, it's kind of, let's say, I wasn't thinking that at first. I was thinking more doing other stuff to get me going into the game. And I mean, when you make a few, then the rim just gets bigger and it just starts falling in. And I just wanted to give my all to win this game because we were in a tough situation, and I'm proud that we went up with the win.
How different is the style of basketball here in the ACC compared to what you've been used to?
Well, it's very different. It's a lot more contact, a lot more speed, and it's just all around. Like, I'm not gonna say madness, but it's a lot going up and down. It's a lot of physical, and that's pretty much it.
You guys adjust to that. That's been part of your.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I know what I can bring to the team, and I'm just gonna keep on doing so.
Ish, what do you think led to that practice on Thursday, and how rewarding is it for you guys to see that carry over today?
It's super rewarding. I'm just saying, we've been, not, just haven't been winning, and to get one, it just feels good, and kind of got to get addicted to this feeling. Like, whatever it takes to, at the end of the game, you have more points than the other team. Like, defensive stops, rebounding, whatever it takes that specific game is what we got to key in on, and we're going to do that moving forward.
What can you say about the spirit of this team as a leader? How you guys have tried to fight through adversity to get yourselves back and show who you guys can be when you play at your best?
Adversity is what we need. Like, everybody goes through it. Some don't make it through, but I know me and the guys, like, we're coming in every day working, and we got a positive mindset that, it hasn't been going our way, but we can make it go our way with certain things we do within these 40 minutes on game day. So we're going to try and continue to do that.
Thanks, guys.
Jeff, what happened at the end with that incident with Brandon? It looked like
I was in the tunnel. I don't know.
I mean, but when you were
On
on
the court.
on the court.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they just kind of were talking. I don't know anything that happened. I think they were just talking.
Did he get the message from you that maybe not to do that late in the game?
I think so. I don't want to take the competitiveness, the competitiveness away from him. But we got to be smarter in that situation. So, excuse me. I look at it as a teaching moment. I thought he played really, really well. Made some big plays for us.
Jeff, as Amsal settled down, is that what you've been seeing in practice with some of the plays that he made out there today?
I wouldn't say, not necessarily. He's done some good things in practice, but I thought today was the best he's played in a while. And I don't know if it was because he knew he was going to play and knew there was opportunity. I don't know. There's nothing with he's been held back or anything like that. He just played better today. I didn't go into it thinking that I'm going to play him 27 minutes. I knew he was going to play, and depending on how he played would determine if he played more minutes. He was terrific. And so, like I said in my beginning thing, I didn't feel like we could take him out because of how well he was playing. And that's a testament to him. It's really difficult in the position that he's in, because he is a good player, to not play but continue to show up. And it's a testament to his maturity that he's continued to show up and continue to work. And again, when his number was called today, he was ready.
What did you make of Cam's performance today?
I thought Cam did some really good things. I think he can be better. He missed some stuff around the basket that he needs to finish. Late, I thought there were a couple of rebounds that he could have gotten that he didn't get. But I thought he did a good job of, I thought he did finish some. And I thought he made some big plays for us on both ends.
You guys have been a really efficient offense for most of the year. I'd say you're still ranking up there in Ken Palm. What about this game can you guys sort of extrapolate and say, hey, this is the rhythm we need to play with?
I thought we did a good job of passing the ball, of getting off of it. I thought we did a good job of executing. I thought we did a good job somewhat in the second half against SMU of passing the basketball. I thought we generated good looks. We just couldn't stop them. But I thought, hopefully understanding, getting off the basketball, moving it. I thought our switch attack was better today. But we still have a long ways to go.
You were talking about Zach Austin earlier. What were the things that he was doing on defense that really helped you guys?
I just thought his attention to detail on Cleveland. I mean, again, Cleveland's averaging 21 a game, 26 the last 5, inefficient, over 50% from the floor, about 38% from 3, and about 80% from the foul line. And to hold a guy like that to 4 for 16, he was there, he contested shots. It just made it difficult for him. For a guy like that, we knew he was going to get up a lot of shots, but I thought we just made things difficult for him, and fortunately, Cleveland missed some.
Jeff, what keyed the 40 rebounds, and how do you kind of use that as a lesson going forward?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we can get better. Miami's not a good rebounding team, so maybe that's part of it. Obviously, that's been a sore spot for us. Hopefully we can use this to get better. We had some opportunities there in the second half, and we were up 10 or 12, where we let 3 offensive rebounds in a possession. They ended up hitting the 3. We have to be better in those situations. But I thought we did a better job this afternoon of getting to the 50-50 balls, and we did a little bit better job rebounding.
When a team knows it's not going to have a guy like Jalen, a point guard like that, can that lead to the players elevating a little bit in terms of being a little bit sharper with passes, a little bit crisper in how they move in the offense?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I didn't know what to expect today. I thought we played hard, again, because of how we showed up in practice Thursday and Friday. But I'd be lying to you if I said I knew that we would, had 15 assists and only 9 turnovers. I worried, because, we're playing a guy that's not a point guard at point, who's a freshman, and we're playing another guy that really hadn't played a lot, and he's going to be tasked with handling the basketball some. And so I didn't know what to expect, but I'm really proud of how everyone stepped up, everyone that touched the floor. I thought in the second half, Papa had some really good minutes where he kept a couple of basketballs alive, which led to a 3-pointer for us. And that's the thing, guys, if you don't play, man, you have to earn the right to play. When you get in there, you have to make positive things happen. If you make positive things happen, that usually leads to you getting more minutes. I don't know where this thing has come from. This is not my kids' basketball league where everyone's going to play the same amount of minutes. You got to earn minutes, man. At this level, and if you want to play beyond, you have to earn minutes, and I'm proud of our guys, or the guys that hadn't played, to step in and have big-time performances today.
As a coach, has there been major adjustments that you've made, whether it's schematics or just managing personnel, or how you approach guys and how you guys trying to pull them out of the adversity that they've been talking about?
Yeah, we've tried a lot. I mean, a lot hasn't worked, but we've tried a lot. And look, we're 10 points away from having 4 more wins. And so we've had some games like that too, where if we make a couple of possessions, a couple of stops, we get a rebound, we make a shot, whatever, like maybe it's a little bit different. We have a lot of season left. We have to continue to fight. The thing I'm encouraged by and inspired by is how these guys continue to show up and how they practice and how they have each other's back. And today I saw us, I saw them hold each other accountable, hold themselves accountable. That was really good to see. And so hopefully this is something we can build on.
What's the outlook for Jalen and Dame at this point?
Dame's out for the season. I mean, he won't play again this season. He has a fractured elbow. And so he won't play. I think the timeline for that is 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. It's non-surgical. We just found that out. I don't know about Jalen. I would think that there's a really good chance that he'd play on Tuesday, but I'm not exactly sure yet. I'm assuming we'll get him evaluated tomorrow. He's done a lot of the non-contact stuff in practice. He's done extra work as far as shooting and all of that stuff. He just hasn't been able to do contact stuff. He's had no setbacks from doing the running and the shooting and all of that stuff. There's been no headaches. There's nothing with some of the concussion things with loud noises or bright lights that gives him a headache, so he's been good there. I would anticipate he would be able to go on Tuesday, but I'm not exactly sure.
How did you feel about Brandon Cummins' decision-making, taking away the last 25 seconds anyway?
I loved the last 25 seconds. I loved everything that he did today. And he's a tough, competitive dude. I thought the last 25 seconds were 2 freshmen that are tough and competitive. I don't think it was anything there. I understand the ref giving them both techs. Thought they were both deserved. But I thought Brandon did a really good job today. One of the biggest plays of the game, and no one will notice this, but I think it was a 9-point game, and it's late. It's under maybe 3 minutes, maybe about 2.5 minutes, and Beaver switched. They ran a dribble handoff, and he switched on Cleveland, their best player, and he stood up. He had gotten back down and knocked back a little bit, but on that play, he stood up, and he defended the heck out of them. That was a huge play for us, because if they score right there, it could be 7, it could be 6, and again, the momentum. I thought he made some really good decisions. He made some big free throws down the stretch. After missing the front end of a 1-and-1, he stepped up. He wasn't afraid. He wanted it. So I'm really happy and pleased and proud of his performance.
You think that's a testament to how you guys have been able to, how your players have been able to stay locked in despite the rough stretch that they've
Yeah, it's a testament to them and them continuing to believe, them continuing to fight. We have a lot of guys on this team that could have put their head down because they haven't been playing as much, and could have pouted and could have complained. And if they are complaining, they aren't complaining to me or around us. When they've shown up, they've had great attitudes and they've worked. Brandon is an example of that. Amsal is an example of that. Those two guys got opportunities. They played well today. Papa's continued to do that. Jorge, all of these guys have continued to do that. And so I'm really happy and pleased for that. And hopefully we can continue to get better.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.